Hi everybody, and welcome to True Wants, where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button you'll see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also a bell beside that subscribe button, and I always recommend that you press it. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening, or should happen, is YouTube will send you a notification that I just uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive and I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring that bell. We'll grow this channel together. All right, also underneath, if you enjoy the content, please take a second to give the thumbs up. Supposedly that's important on the YouTube platform, so I'm thanking you in advance for doing that for me. All right, this video is going to be a little bit different. I was planning on trying some new products today, which is what I ended up doing and what's on my face, because I knew I was going to be receiving a box later in the day. I got some tracking information. So I decided that I would have some time in the morning to play with some of the new products that I received, either in the Boxy Pop-Up, the IPSY, or the Boxycharm products. So I'm just really excited to have the opportunity to try all the products, and I wanted to give you some updates on some products that I have been using and I have been enjoying, and other ones that I tried that I was really looking forward to and they didn't meet my expectations. So we're going to go through all that together. This is a new type of video for me to do, but I wanted to share it with you guys. So we're going to try it. All right? Okay, let's get started. So what I'm starting off my day with, and I've been using it day and night for the last month, is this Daily C Balancing Foam Cleanser. It's from this brand called Vitabrid C12. I got this in the Plus, not the month that I got my GLAM X, the previous month. So I've been using this, I'd say, for almost 3 weeks, probably, day and night. And I've really been enjoying this. It says it's a foam cleanser, but it's not the type that like foams up. Like I have other cleansers that I have that are called foaming cleansers and they really foamed up, or they came like the Kylie one where you pressed the pump and it was like a clear and then it became out like a foam. This is really just a nice little thicker cleanser, but it is really nice. It didn't strip my skin at all. I really enjoyed it, and I looked forward to using it day and night. So really impressed with this brand. I then had the opportunity to match up when I had the choices with the serum from this brand. And this is their age-defining deep hydration serum. I'm almost halfway through this, and the only reason I've stopped using this now is I got a new serum, very expensive serum, in the Allure box, and I wanted to try that for a few weeks between like now and when all the other new boxes come for the following month. So if I didn't get that type of serum that was so unique in that Allure box, I definitely would have used this combination until it was complete. So really happy that I had the opportunity to try it. And if you see this brand in future IPSYs, don't steer away from it. It is a good one. All right. This is the next product that I do in my routine that I absolutely enjoy. And I've been doing this since I got introduced to this product. So it's got to be years. And this is what they call their priming water. There's something about this product, and I have it in a bunch of different scents. Whenever that goes on sale, I grab whichever one it is. But it started with the clear one with just the black writing on it, and I used to stock up on it during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, but I haven't seen it on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty for like the last couple. So I'm really happy that we're starting to see the Smashbox products now in Boxycharm, and I was able to pick up actually one of the setting sprays from Smashbox in this last Boxy Pop-Up, so, or add-ons. I was really excited that I was able to snag this because I tried to in the past and I was a little too late in the game, but I was able to get it this time around, and I'm really enjoying it. So when you can get these on sale at 50% off, I think it's great, because I think on these these run like high 20s or 30, something around there. So when you can get them, you know, for $15 or $12, I think these are an absolute steal, but they are fantastic products. So this is what I do to make sure that everything on my face is melded in from all my serums and my moisturizers and things like that. So this is what I ended up using. I didn't use a moisturizer today because I was planning on using this Luminizing primer. This I got in an IPSY box. This is a brand new product to me, but it intrigued me. And normally when it comes to primers, I don't go for the luminizing ones simply because I'm a combo girl, and come midday, I get that naturally through the oils of my skin. But something intrigued me to get this, and I'm happy that I did. And I'm telling you, do not steer clear of this. I think this is a winner. When you place this on your skin, it comes out like a lotion, which is the type of primers that I like. I don't enjoy the silicone type of primers. I enjoy these type. But what intrigued me with this, when I showed you guys when we were opening it up and going through some of the products, I was shocked that it turned into a skin color. So whatever I think your skin tone is, it kind of gets in and balances it out. So it really evened out the skin tone. The luminosity that it's giving is not a shine. It's almost like a healthy skin. I was really, really impressed with this. So if you see this in future add-ons, I would definitely not pass it by. Once again, I'll try to leave in the description box all the names of the products that I used for today. And when you lay out all the products that you end up putting on your face, you cannot believe how many products you actually use when you lay it out on a table in front of you. It blows my mind because everything's, in its proper area, and you grab it, as the day goes, in the morning to which ones you want to use. And then, I got all my foundations over here, all my powders over here. But when you place it out on the table to see exactly what you put on your face, it ends up being, for me anyways, a lot on a day-to-day. So that's the primer that I chose to use. Today I wanted to use the my Born This Way foundation. I haven't used it for a while. This is one that I really enjoy. I have this in a few different skin tones. The one I'm using today is in light beige. I'm really, really impressed with this product. It's just a nice foundation. It doesn't, when I'm trying to use higher end foundations, this is, Too Faced is a brand that I really enjoy. That's what this one looks like here. Normally I wear a drugstore one that I absolutely, love, and I share that one with you guys all the time. But today I wanted to use a setting powder from this brand. So I decided I would do everything from this brand on my face. So I did the Too Faced foundation, and then I got in the, one of the sales or one of the boxes, this was a choice. It is the Born This Way, and I chose it in the color Snow as my concealer. This comes with that gorgeous wand that is really large, and it's, you literally, whatever's on here, you don't have to double dip to go in to get it out. That's what that color looks like there. I like to always go a little bit lighter under my eyes, and that's what I ended up doing there. The one thing that I forgot to mention that I do first, and usually I use the Becca one that's in the pot, and that's one that I have been using for many, many years. But I wanted to try this new one that we got in, I think I got this in an add-on because I didn't get it in my box, and I think this was only like $3. And this is from the brand called Jecca Blac. It is a liquid corrector. I always like to, that's usually my step before I do all my concealers and my foundations, is I try to do what I call a brightening step for underneath my eyes. I'm lucky I don't have like a lot of dark circles, but it's enough that I find if I miss out on this step, I seem to see it later in the day. So this is a lot that I put on. You literally just need a little bit, and then you spread it out, and that's the difference. See how it kind of has that peach tone to it. So it counteracts with if you have any darkness or it's getting a little shallow there. That's what I end up putting on first, and it seems to balance out my skin really nicely. So that's what I do first. Then I do my foundation, then I put on my concealer. And then this was a powder that I haven't used, and I just got it, and I'm really excited to have the opportunity to try it. And this is from Too Faced, and that's what made me decide on the foundation that I was going to use. And this is their Ethereal setting powder. It is in translucent. It's just a simple powder that is a loose setting powder. It comes with an extra shield on top that you open up, and then you have it all the perforations inside. I just used a big powder brush to go over my face with it. Normally on a day-to-day, when I'm using my regular stuff, I'm simply using the Maybelline, I think it's Maybelline, in the square, those powders that come in different colors. That's the one that I seem to gravitate to the most, but I definitely wanted to give this a whirl, and I seem to be happy with it. So that seems to be a nice product also. Then I was really excited because the one that I really wanted to try today was this Marc Jacobs that I've been waiting so long for, and it finally arrived in one of my boxes. And in the Boxy pop-up, and I was able to get it for around $12, which is an absolute steal because this is either, you know, a $30 or $40 bronzer. And I've been watching a lot of the, you know, YouTubers that are makeup artists use this for years, and I always used my IT Cosmetics, which was, I thought, a large pot. This one is even larger, and this one went on just beautifully, and I'm really impressed with it. The color was beautiful. I was able to put on, and if I felt I put a little too much on, I was able to buff it out really easily, and I'm really, really impressed with it. So that was an absolute find. Then the next item that I got in the newest GLAM X was from Patrick Tai, and I couldn't wait to use this. Even though I was going to be using the rose tones from this palette, I still decided I was going to dip into this. And what I found with this is really nice is you can dip in once, and it's a nice little flush of color, but if you want to build it up, you can with this. He also said you can use this as eyeshadows. I didn't try it for that today because I was going to try the eyeshadow palette, but I thought that was a nice added feature for this product. Then what I was really excited to try was the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. This has been on my wants list for the longest time, and I mean, just the packaging alone to look at her, I think is just stunning, and what she does and how she creates these looks, I think, are just phenomenal. So I was really impressed with this. I have to get more used to getting out of my comfort zone, and starting to use more rose tones is really, you know, was for, I started to really enjoy these type of colors, and that has been new to me this year, and it is solely because of the boxes that I started to go a little bit out of my comfort zone, and it has been such a treat to put my makeup on in the morning. Every day is like, what am I going to wear today, and then choose which, you know, products I'm going to play with, and that has added a little bit of sunshine into my life that before it was the same products every day, because this is what we did. We got up, we got ready for work, we went to work, you know, these are whatever was the fastest thing to get on my face, that was what I did. And now I have the time to play, and I just really have been enjoying it. The one thing I am going to mention is the whole top row here are like a satin shimmer, and it picks up far better with the warmth of your finger than it does with a brush. Otherwise, everything else in here was gorgeous. I also didn't use a black eyeliner today. I decided I was going to use the black that was in the eyeshadows, and it is beautiful and pigmented. So this was everything I wanted it to be, and I'm really happy that this is now in my arsenal. I also took the time to try the new brushes that we received, these really cute brushes from the Boxycharm, and the only thing that this was missing for me in the brush set was a pencil brush, because what I like to do is I do the all over color with the shader brush. This was a nice blending brush, but I also have missed, I felt, I only use these brushes, so what I felt I was missing is I have a larger blending brush that I like to almost blow out the first color. This is more of a detailed blending brush. It worked fine, but it was just something that I missed because I like it a little bit larger. But these are really good brushes. They're not just, you know, because a lot of girls said, oh, these look cheap and the plastic looks cheap. These are good brushes, so if you have them, enjoy them. The other two brushes that were in here was, this one is what I used for the black liner on the shadow that I just showed you, and this was a nice shader brush that I used right underneath. So I was really happy with that. The product that disappointed me, and the one that I was really looking forward to use, was this Fenty Beauty butter. It is a translucent powder, and I always like to end my makeup look with a banana powder underneath my eyes. It's something I've been using for years, and the one that I swear by is the one from OFRA, and I've showed you, like, you know, I used to get it in the travel sizes, and they last forever, and I really enjoyed it. So this was, I was excited because it was Fenty Beauty, and you know, sometimes you get mixed up with the hype and the marketing and stuff. This, I didn't feel gave me as much coverage as I like under my eyes. So before I'm gonna film the video that's gonna come on later, I'm gonna pull out my banana powder from OFRA, and that's the one that I'm gonna use. And I use it with, like I tell you all the time, just an e.l.f. Simple brush. I take it, I test it off, and that's the amount that I have on there, and then I place it under both my eyes. So that's what I'm gonna do, but for this video I wanted to share with you what I had on, and what I had on is the butter one that we came in the boxes from Boxycharm, and it's Fenty Beauty. Then I had the opportunity to try one of the Ace Beautés, which was a color that I never used. And what I did was I put it on initially as an eyeliner, but it went on so creamy that I ended up filling in my entire lips, and that's all that's on my lips right now. It's not sticky, it's staying where it needs to stay. This one is called So Gorgeous. He has a lot of these in his pop-ups for, you know, very little dollars. So if you see anything from this Ace Beauté, everything that I have tried from his line I have really enjoyed, but I was so surprised with how pigmented this was. It almost went on like a lipstick. So wanted to share that with you guys too. And then the last two items that I used was this Milk Makeup. I definitely bought a second backup to this in this Boxy Pop-Up. The initial one I got was in the add-ons. It is beautiful. I am so impressed with this Milk Makeup brand. This is the mascara primer. As I've told you guys numerous times, I have been using mascara primers for the longest time. It started with the one from Lancome, and then I found in the drugstore the L'Oreal one was just as good and far less expensive. But these were in the pop-up, I think for $9, but they were in the add-ons where I got it initially for $4. So if you see this, this is also one that I wouldn't close my eyes to. I will definitely be stocking up next time around, but the price difference is kind of stopped me, you know, so I only grabbed one. Then I had the opportunity to try the Pat McGrath mascara, and this one was in the GLAM X, and I've never tried anything from Pat McGrath. I think I finally got or I have to look in my arsenal, and I don't think I've had the opportunity to try it yet. There was something on sale at Sephora that I ended up picking up, I think an eyeshadow of hers that I don't remember playing with, so I'm gonna have to go into my arsenal and pull it out. But this really surprised me. I really wasn't sure when I pulled it out and I showed it to you guys, and I said to you, it's more of a drier formula. But there's something very unique about this formula. But this brush was almost like the most luxurious brush I've ever put my mascara on with. It went on so smooth. It gave me the length. The second coat that I did, it gave me that added volume too. So this really impressed me. I was on the fence with it because I thought, oh, it's going to be, you know, I like drier formulas, but like I mentioned in my videos, I normally start when it's a wetter formula, and then after a month's time, it gets to be exactly the way I want it. This right out of the tube is exactly how I would want it. But what really impressed me with this was not only the formula, but the brush. It looks like a standard brush, but there's something about it that it grabs all your lashes, but not in an aggressive way. You almost feel like it's going through so smoothly. It just totally impressed me. So definitely, if this is sitting in your, you know, you were lucky enough to get it in your GLAM X, then definitely play with it, because this was this was not even on my radar, and it ended up being an absolute win-win. And as I mentioned, I finished off all my makeup with the Smashbox setting spray, and this to me is just a treat. So it's weightless. You don't have to, I know a lot of setting sprays, either it comes on really strong. This is a nice mist. You pump it, and it comes out that you go like this. And there's enough in that one mist that I do it once and I do it twice, and then I'm done. And there's no droplets. There's no, you know, it's always good to shake these beforehand, but like I'm saying, some that if you don't shake it, you'll end up with those droplets, or you'll get white on your face or spots. Nothing like that. It is just an absolute treat. So this was, I knew this was something I wanted, but it ended up being, you know, exactly what I wanted. So really, really happy with that. And that's everything that I have on my face. I wanted to share that with you guys. I have been loving everything in the boxes. I've been loving being able to play with all these products, and I've been loving to be able to share with you all my new finds. And then hopefully when you're able to see it in add-ons, or, you know, on sale at Sephora or things like that, then now you know a little bit more about the products, that you'll be able to make a more educated decision if it's something that you want as well. And that's it for today. So just wanted to sit down and share that with you. So once again, thanks again. I appreciate that you take any time out of your day that you choose to spend it with me here, so thank you. But more importantly, during this time, it is so important that we all continue to stay safe so that we can all stay well and we can all enjoy. And I'll see you all soon in my next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.